We're in a good place. We've been in worse places with less games to play. So, you always want to play meaningful games down the stretch. We've put ourselves in a position to be able to do that. We've gone through stretches, obviously, of not playing very good baseball, but I think we all still feel very fortunate that we have a chance. And I think that's all that you can hope for with 10, 11 games left, whatever the number is. We've been playing better baseball of late. I think we've been a little bit more consistently swinging the bats well and putting pressure on the opponent, which is something that obviously we didn't do a good enough job of at the beginning of the season. So I think we all feel good about where we're at, and we like our chances based on our history of playing well over the next 10, 11 days. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a combination of both. Obviously, this is, I'd say, the first time all year I've gotten to the point where I really feel like I'm healthy. I have my legs underneath me. It's been a very different and challenging year for all of us. I know I discussed it with you guys a few days ago, but just the stopping and starting aspect of the season for me personally just makes it challenging to really be able to build up. But I feel like I'm at that place now. I've always enjoyed playing in bigger games and bigger moments. It's something I've always taken a lot of pride in. There's a different level of focus and adrenaline that comes with that. But the challenge obviously is continuing it, and it's more about moving forward and continuing to put together quality at-bats and help put our team in a position to win games. I don't know exactly what all of his comments were. The whole thing was a bit confusing and somewhat absurd to me. I would never intentionally hit a catcher's glove. I couldn't do that literally, even if I tried. I don't know that any hitter ever would or could do that intentionally. Certainly, I would never want to see Yachty get hurt. He's always been one of my favorite players to compete against. In the heat of the moment, I think emotions run high, and I don't know exactly what was or wasn't said from each of the dugouts, but certainly it wasn't something that was done intentionally. I'm really glad that Yachty's healthy. I think that it does add an element of intensity to the game. I think both sides could feel that a little bit, and frankly, I think it makes it more enjoyable a little bit. For all of us, this year has felt so much different without fans, that when you add the intensity with what transpired yesterday, I think it helps pick up the level of play a little bit, which we saw tonight. No, I really don't think I was hit intentionally. Obviously, we had a couple guys that were hit before me with fastballs up and in, and it was a young pitcher with a good arm, that when he tried to throw the ball inside, missed up and in numerous times. But again, obviously, with what transpired yesterday, I think that the umpires did a really good job of staying on top of it. And again, I don't think that it was done intentionally. Not really. I think as much as anything, it's just I feel grateful, for being a part of so many special moments. I'm excited by the fact that we still have an opportunity to play meaningful games. I think if the team was in a different position, I would probably take more time to reflect on that personally. But you just try to stay present, I think, at all times as you get late in a season like this, because every game is of the utmost importance and significance. Certainly, I'm aware of the fact that that's a possibility, but it's not something that I'll spend much time thinking about or reflecting on. Not really. Let's see what our world looks like at that time. There's so much going on right now in the world. Obviously, our sport specifically is drastically different. Let's see what that looks like. I think I'll take my time in making a decision. Sit down with my family, see where we're at in a couple months. It's not something that it's not a decision that I anticipate making right away. Take some time to see where I'm at physically, see where things stand, baseball specifically, and in the world. At large, I guess, before I make a decision about that.